In this session, I would cover corporate valuation, one of the methods of corporate valuation in which we are calculating the adjusted present value from the given data. If you look at the question given, starting from here, it says, from the following projections, calculate enterprise value of Optex Limited. The information given are as here, that is 5 years are there, future projection, free cash flow to firm over the 5 years is given, interest bearing debt amount is given, and interest expense is given. Additionally, it is said that beyond 5 years, the free cash flow to firm will grow at 10% constant rate. It's also said the cost of equity, that is unlevered equity, will be 15%. Borrowing rate will be 10%. Debt equity ratio will be 3/5. Tax rate will be 30%. Risk-free rate of return will be 8%, and risk premium will be 7%. Now, for doing this calculation, the unlevered equity free cash flow to firm is the sum of the value of free cash flow divided by present value interest factor based on the return of unlevered equity. And then, so what we are doing is 1 plus RUE, that is return on unlevered equity to the power of T. T is the period in terms of years. So with that factor, when we multiply each of these values, like for example, 700 in future divided by 1 plus 0.15 to the power of 1 will become 608.7. Similarly, 900 divided by 1.15 to the power of 2 will become 680.53, and so on and so forth for the 5 years up to 696, making a total of 3517.57. So this is the total of the present value of free cash flow to the firm. Now, we also need to find out the terminal value by the equation of taking up the last year's free cash flow, multiply it with 1 plus growth rate given after for the eternity period after that, divided by K minus G. That is the formula given here. K minus G into 1 plus, again, PVIF factor for the 5th year. So here, for calculating this K, how do you get this cost of cost to the firm? That cost to the firm, we have been given equity return, isn't it? RUE we have, risk-free rate we have been told is 8%, market risk premium, that is RM minus RF, is told as 7%. And beta, market beta, we don't know. So from this formula, we find out market beta as 1, calculated as 1 we have got. And with that market beta, we are calculating the beta levered equity. This is unlevered equity beta And we are calculating levered equity beta using the formula beta levered equity equal to beta unlevered equity into 1 plus debt equity ratio into 1 minus tax rate. So we calculate the levered equity beta. Using that, now with this formula, we will find RLE, return on levered equity, which is equal to risk-free return rate plus levered equity beta and market risk premium with this formula. So we calculate all this as 0.1794. That is the K which will go into this terminal value formula. And when we calculate that, we get the rate of 40,130.29, and the fifth year PV factor, PVIF is 0.4972. Multiplying, we get 19,951.8. So earlier we had 3517. Now we have got 19,951.8 as the terminal value, PV of the terminal value, 3517.57 as the free cash flow, PV of the free cash flow for the definite period. So adding these two together, we will get the adjusted present value of the firm. So that is it.